G'day Spurs fans, Paul Hotspur Hippie here. Hope you're all well. Who put that there then? I wasn't going to go on about it. I must have left it behind from last night. I updated it though, of course, because look, Spurs are still top. Look at that. Look at that. They're all playing catch up. Apparently, I didn't see the game last night, but that's all you need to know, isn't it? Just that there, just that. Look at that, number one. Hang on, let's just get that out of the way so you can see my lovely face. Hello. I didn't watch the game last night because I only sacrificed my sleep for Tottenham Hotspur, by far the greatest team the world has ever seen. And but I heard on the grapevine that it was a bit of a boring, bit of a snooze fest. It was heading to 0-0. Arsenal got a lucky goal. And there you have it. It wasn't enough. They needed 2. They only got So we're top of the table. We're toppermost of the poppermost for the next couple of weeks, which is fantastic. And I did a video earlier today, and well, this is our best start since 60-61. So no wonder I'm happy, because this is the best start to a Spurs season that's ever happened in my entire lifetime. So if I can't be happy with that, what am I on about? Anyway, I haven't seen any news or anything. I don't know what's going on. I'll come to the comments. My intention is to go for about, I don't know, an hour. But it depends how long you keep me going here. There's a few people in. Hello, everyone. Super chats and memberships are available, of course. There's a few comments in here already. Thanks very much, folks. One of you Sarians here already. He usually sneaks in. Well, Warrior Without Masters always here quickly. Mighty Geldof, you shall not pass. Eric Dyer. Spurs to win 2-0 next game. Who's next? Is it Crystal Palace or Fulham? I can't even remember. It'll be an Yves Bissouma less fixture, because he's going to sit on the naughty step for a week or two. I don't know. Is it one game he's been suspended, or 2? You've got to have a bloody doctorate to understand the rules of football these days. Johnson's returning, is he? Oh, okay. I don't know if that's true or not, but it's good news. I'll believe it. Bugger it. You know, I for one believe everything I read on the internet, and all you internet nutters out there can type what you want, and I'll go along with it. What do I know? Andrew Mazzoli, being a Carlton supporter and a Spurs supporter, happy days. Oh, well, you're on a roll, aren't you? Don't really follow AFL much myself, but well done, Carlton. Hurrah. But Spurs are going to make you happier. Well, maybe they won't. No, they make me happy. Oh, hello, Jose. It's Cockerell. Good morning from me to a good evening to you. Well done on the 2K. Yeah, oh yeah, there's the other thing. I've got 2,000 subscribers. It's bloody shot up again today. I don't know what happens. Sometimes I don't understand it. All I know is I've trained the YouTube monetization algorithm to be happy that I swear a bit. So it doesn't take the ads off if I drop a few fucks around. I think, yeah, 8 minutes, I'm all right. Tim Priggy, hello. Oi, oi, oi. Coos. Come on, you Spurs. Spurs, Collingwood. I don't know about Collingwood. I don't know about AFL, man, but, you know, Eddie Maguire. You think if he's been hosting a program, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire or Millionaire Hot Seat, he'd be able to say millionaire by now, but he can't. It's, oh, and welcome to Millionaire. And you can tell when Eddie knows an answer to a question, because he can't keep his gob shut, can he? He just, here he is, your Sarian. Evening, man. Snuck on in, yeah, that's it. Any sneak's a good sneak, I reckon. Oh, we got a super chat from Adrian Cheer. Thanks very much, man. 2 Singapore dollars. That's about 5 billion Australian dollars or something like that. I don't know, but thanks, man. Big up from the Basuma Third Kit Society. Is that growing? Well, you bought the third kit. I saw old David Harris, Irish Hotspur. He's saying that the third kit's growing on him. I still think it looks like a a shoulder of ham that's been left out in the sun too long. But I don't know. I'm getting a second kit, an away kit, sent over myself soon. An old friend of mine in England that still goes to Tottenham has decided he wants to get me a shirt. So it's very nice of him. So, and it's going to have Hotspur Hippie on the back, or H Hippie or something, because I think Hotspur Hippie is too many letters. And it's not the same as getting your own name. I wouldn't have Paul Beatty written on it. That'd be stupid. But, it, you know, sort of a character, isn't it, really? Mountain Bush Band, Stema, Ewanista. But here we are, man. Here we are. Doing the same old do again. Caption Grandma, a member of the Hotspur Hippie commune. G'day, Paul. All these ads before I can tune in, plus 2K subs. You must be raking it in now. Oh, yeah. It's like, it's literally, well, it is literally hundreds of dollars a month. Not many, but it's, you know, I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining. You know what I think YouTube should do though is, like, if you're a member of a channel, if you've paid up some money, do what they do on Twitch, and you shouldn't have to watch adverts. I'll forego the 1/3 of a cent every time a member clicks an advert. It just makes sense to me, you know, because members. I don't know if you know this, but members on this channel get bugger all. Apart from my best wishes, but I think not watching adverts would be cool. What else is going on? What else is going on? The comments have run out. God, it might be a short stream. I've only been going 11 minutes. What did I crap on about today? Look, I'll go. Look, I'm not understanding. You know, every fan can support Tottenham in their own way, but I'm not understanding the pessimism. I mean, I suppose some people are just pessimistic by nature, aren't they? But it seems to be, I'm getting the feeling that people don't want to go, come on, you Spurs, we're going to win the league. Because if we don't, then, egg on your face, you're in the mud. But who? What mud? Who's throwing the eggs? I don't get it. What, so people aren't talking up the Spurs just because they're a bit scared of someone laughing at them, making fun of them? I don't know, man. Who cares? Who cares? We're going to win the league. Well, we might not, but at the moment, we're the best placed team to do it, aren't we? So sod it. If it all goes tits up next week, I'll deal with that then. But right now, I'm having a good time. And if it does go tits up, then next week I can look back on these happy days I've had, smiling and thinking, we were going to win something, but we didn't. But I've had that feeling, you know. I just don't get it. The internet, it's a weird old place. Oh, what will people say? Who gives a shit? Who gives a shit? Who are you people anyway? You're all internet nutters, you know, just as I am when I'm watching someone on YouTube. God. Future music, here we go. Hello, Paul and all. Pep's given up already, has he? He must have seen the white and blue avalanche coming. Come on, you Spurs. One love always. That's it, man. Yeah, well, you know, if it's one of those years where some teams just can't get their act together, someone else might sneak in, and that team might as well be us. And we're flying high in lots of leagues. I saw someone who put a comment on one of my videos, which I always read because I never reply though. It's not my thing. Don't do it. It's just me. You know, I know everyone else likes to engage. I don't, but I do read them. And they were saying about, I think because we're flying high in the in the under 21s. Was it the under 23s as well? And we're just doing. We're top of the table in nearly everything. I just had a look at the Spurs Women. I think they've lost one and won one. So hopefully they'll have a better year than last year. But it's all up. You know, like I say, this is the best start since 1960. So if you can't fucking smile about this, I don't know what you can smile about, you know? Bugger. Oh, we've got to be careful. Caution. No. Because look, I've been watching Spurs. I haven't been watching a lot of other football teams, but from what I've seen, we're the best. Right now, we're the best. Who's better? I don't know. What, Arsenal? We taught them how to play football the other week, so they're no good. Man City, don't know, man. They've lost 2 already. 2 out of 8. They've lost 25% of their games. What percentage of Spurs games have we lost? Oh, 0. It's just a big hole full of wins and draws at the moment. That's what it is. Defeat? What's that? I can't even remember what it's like. Last time we lost the game in the league, that was the one before Leeds, wasn't it, last year? So I'm pumped. Quadruple G. Oh, now I just lost my comments, haven't I? Because it's updated, isn't it? Oh, there's loads of comments. They've all come through. Hello, everyone. Oh, there's loads of people in here now. Hello. Loving the hippie wisdom that flows through you. I have his wisdom, man. I've just been around a bit and couldn't give a shit what people say, basically. Couldn't agree with you more. Oh, well, that's nice. But if you feel, people are welcome to disagree with me as well, you know. I mean, it's only football, isn't it? Tim Pereggi. Got to ride that wave till it crashes, then go again. That's it. We get a setback. I mean, look, we had some setbacks against Luton, didn't we? Man sent off. We didn't go, wah, wah, crying, wah, crying to the review panel like clippity clop. No, we just got on with it. And unlike Liverpool, we went on and scored a goal, a legitimate goal, without the offside flag. Oh, poor Liverpool. They got done by Brighton, didn't they? Or, oh, no, it was a draw. It was a draw. That's it. Love it. Points flowing out the table, left, right, and centre, weakening our opposition. Fantastic. Ren, scared about what other people think. Yeah, they need to grow up. Act their age, not their shoe size. That was a Prince song, wasn't it? Alphabet Street, was it? Yeah, I think that was it. Should have seen me on the dance floor back in the day, boys and girls. Poof. Tasty. Absolute bore. A happy group fighting for each other. Yeah, there's a real spirit there, isn't there, man? You can see it. When you get that team spirit happening, wonderful things can occur. We saw it in the, well, I don't follow AFL, I follow Rugby League a little bit. The Brisbane Broncos, they did well. I thought they were going to do it, but I think they'll be back next year better if they're playing. If they've got something, you know, when you see a team that enjoys playing football or sport, I don't know, it makes them unstoppable sometimes. You'll never get that from the England national team. Gareth Safetygate. I was speaking of Brisbane Broncos. Here we go. You're sorry, and I'd like the second kit if it didn't have an old school collar. Oh, I actually quite like the collar, man. So I just have to refrain from eating or leaning on anything to wear my white home shirt. Yeah, they're not the most practical things, are they? I think the last home shirt I've got is from 2014. And it does have some sort of mysterious blemish on it. I can't remember what it is, but it just won't come out. I might have to try bleaching it. But yeah, that's why I steer clear of the white ones generally. But it's good that you got one, man. Welsh Scout Borodar, big up, Paul. Day off. Nice one. Days off when we were young, though, like bunking off school, they were crap because all you could watch is like Pebble Mill at 1, Crown Court, the Sullivans. Oh, it almost made you want to go back to school. But a nice day off when you're a responsible, functioning member of society, you can do what you want. It's great. So an extra dose of Hotspur Hippie. Hurrah! Welsh Girls, a member of the Hotspur Hippie commune. Super chats and memberships are available. If you want to give me some money, basically, that's what it is, isn't it? There's no point in flowering it up. Don't care what people say and give it. Hang on. Don't care what people say, yes. And it is good to give stick for once. Yeah, stuff them. I love it. The more I say Tottenham, by far the greatest football team in the world has ever seen, it winds them up. The brains just all cloud over. It's like the hamster in the wheel inside has just fallen off, pissed or something, and just turn into a whole load of wasps. They just can't compute. Huh? How can you say Tottenham? But I can't understand. Well, that's the beauty of Tottenham, isn't it? You either get it or you don't. And New Sunshine don't, but Welsh Girl gets it. It's great. Drooler, hello there. Big up, Paul. Love your positivity, and I'm on the same vibe. Yeah, well, you know, that's cool. Look, and I get it. Look, I understand it. Especially fans, mate, you know, a bit younger than me, because they haven't seen what I've seen when we were good. I mean, they had a bit of potch, but we didn't win anything. So I can understand people being a little bit cagey in, you know, really letting go. But I don't know. I mean, I'm enjoying the vibe. I said in my video today, it's got that 80s vibe. You know, when you look at our first team, it's a great team, isn't it? It's fantastic. You know, when you're talking about upgrades, it starts getting tricky. So I like that. And that was the way we were, I'd say, from 80, 81, maybe 82 especially, because that's when we got Ray Clements, 82 to 87. That's when we were a damn fine side. Here's the fixture list, courtesy of Jose. Fulham home, okay. Palace away, Chelsea home. Our man Poch, Johnny on the spot, looking after us by making Chelsea rubbish. Wolves away, Villa home. So how many points we got there? 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. 15. Any banana skins there? I don't know. I can't see us losing at the moment. That's how optimistic I am. Oh, Adrian, another super chat, man. Wow, I'm going to bring on that retirement, man. I got a puke colour third kit. Can't be more mudded. Well, you know, like David Harris, maybe it'll be a kit that grows on in me. Like there's some kits that will never grow on me, like that swimsuit one we had. Didn't like that one, or the Jackson Pollock painting. Didn't like that one. I used to like the old yellow away kits, which I've still got one from 1999. But one of the first kits I bought would have been 80, 83 with my own pocket money. That was a yellow one. And I had the ones, the home kits with the chevrons on it, just chevrons. It was like the you know, the EU Buttermount in a wine lake. They must have had a chevron car park. So everything had 5 million chevrons on it. It was a good kit. If you look good, if you enjoy your kit, you enjoy your kit. And it's a practical colour, isn't it? You know, unlike your Saurian's milky white, you know, can't even sit on a park bench in that thing. Tim Briggy, how much did Haaland cost 3 weeks? He's done stuff all. Madison, 40 mil champion player. Absolutely. Haaland, I don't know, man. I don't know. But, you know, every dog has its day, doesn't it? Maybe Man City, they've reached that high of the treble, and maybe they're just in hangover land now. Hangover land. They've done it. And I can speak from experience here. I won a national championship, and as soon as it was apparent I'd won it, I thought, all right, I don't have to do this anymore. I completely lost all fire for it. It's like, yeah, I got my trophy. I'm buggering off now. Gonna go and like talk to girls or something. But Madison, yeah, he is a champion player, man. He really is. He's got a good mental attitude. I like the stuff he's saying when he's talking about get rid of the Spursy tag, stuff like that. That's music to my ears. That is. Okay, Ren here is under 18s and 21s, both top of the table. I think they've won all their games or something ridiculous, haven't they? It's amazing. And maybe that would have, well, that they were in good stead anyway, because they both won their championships last year. But you know, maybe there's a bit of an Ange factor in to make them even better this year. Maybe the kids are they're more inspired to want to put on the lily white and march out behind Ange Postecoglou than whoever we got. You know, don't kick the ball, don't try and score. Just wait for the other team to run out a puff and then we'll nick one. That's what it used to be. Not anymore. Not anymore. Caption Grandma. Some fans were giving Spurs stick for missing so many chances against Luton. Yeah, we've all seen games like that, though, haven't we? You know, you watch football for even a year. That's why football is an amazing game. It is so bloody hard to score a goal. Yeah, we had loads of chances against Luton. It was great. And, you know, Richarlison, I know he had a couple of sitters that didn't go in, but I was quite happy that he actually got into those positions, you know. There's something weird and magical that happens in front of a football goal that makes it very difficult to get the football in sometime. And thankfully, what Spurs did was they knuckled down and got on with it, and didn't let their heads drop. And 3 points. But it was a weird weekend where it seemed every team was missing open goal chances. Yeah, it's the nature of the game. I mean, look, if it was easy to score a goal, or if there wasn't some mind trick that comes in front of the nets, games would be 10-8. But they're not. Even when a team is thrashing another team, it could still be like 1-0, 2-0, like us against Luton. It's only 1-0, but we were all over them, man. All over them. They looked like well, I suppose they have come from a different league, but they were a different standard to Spurs. I'm not trying to be nasty at Luton, but that's just the way it is, isn't it? We were so much better than them. Welsh gal, liked your video from East Sydney. Apparently land of the fat cat toffs. Oh, the biggest. I mean, it is an incredibly, that peninsula I panned across to. I think that's, I know it's the most expensive place in Australia, in Sydney, but it probably makes it Australia as well. Oh, the amount of psychopaths running around that place. Psychopaths. No compassion for men, women, human beings, anything. Just give me the money. I hear them in the Uber. I hear them talking. I heard a couple of them. The reason I mentioned the redundancy today is because there was a couple. They were talking about how they could screw people out of their redundancy. That's nice, isn't it? We like a family. Our company. We like a family. No redundancy for you because I need a new kitchen. That's what they do. And it's so super rich out there. I mean, people go on about dole bludgers. Those people, those really rich people, do you think they work? They don't do a thing. A thing. The more money you have, the less work you do. And then people pour scorn on like the unemployed. They just might not want to work. What's the big deal? Who wants to do that? You know, especially, you know, jobs have become soul destroying these days. So many people my age are bailing out the workforce because it's inhuman. But yeah, it's the land of the fat cat toffs, man. That's where they all hang out. You won't get a kebab shop in Vaucluse, let me put it that way. I wonder why. Richie B, all aboard the Ange train. That's it. Choo choo. Woo woo. Ian Collins, morning, Paul. Morning, Ian. Morning, man. Ren, I'm not sure, Paul. My mum used to say that to me all the time. I don't know what I'm talking about there. It's not you, it's me. Box of ducks in here. Ronnie, the Wallabies out of the World Cup. I didn't follow it actually, so I suppose because Portugal won, but they didn't win by enough. First time they failed to reach the knockout stage. Oh, speaking of which, I can segue into my racist of the day story because I always get racist in the car because they always look at me and their opening gambit is, oh, there's too much immigration here, isn't there? It's like, so that was a guy, Eastern Suburbs. Too much immigration here, isn't there? And I knew he'd be a rugby guy, so I said maybe they can find some decent rugby players out of the new lot. And he laughed. I thought, yeah, you laugh it up, mate. But yeah, no, I'm not interested in rugby. Roll it up, get rid of it. Eddie Jones is a clown. He'll be off to Japan. He's all right. Stan fan. One day there will be a movie about Postecoglou. Amazing story already. Well, there might be a little documentary, I suppose. He might have to do a little bit more, but yeah, why not? He's funny. He's just such a normal bloke. He's just a normal guy. Worry without master. Paul, what is your take on Spurs fans refusing to get excited about Spurs' new look and performance? Like, if they want to do that, they can do that. I'm not fussed. What I take umbrage as is when they say, if you're getting excited, you're an idiot, or things like that. It's like, no. People can do whatever they want. Football's rock and roll, isn't it? We're even playing rock and roll football. Let it all hang out. Do what you want. If you don't want to be happy, if you want to be a bit cautious about how we're going, you do that. I'm not, though. These same people are saying they were the first to mention Ange Postecoglou. I beg to differ on that one. Future music. I can't watch stressy streamers that focus on our worries. You know they are, yeah. But don't worry. Be present. Oh, this is Buddha. If a cure exists, why worry? Yeah. Like it says in the Quran, there isn't a disease on earth that there hasn't been a cure invented for, or there isn't a cure for. It's just we've got to discover it. Yeah, I know. Look, people are people. And I think it's like a bit of the internet thing. It seems to be controversy or, drama gets your views or whatever. And that's why I'm doing it my way. I want to do it my way. And it seems to be going all right. Because I think a lot of people just want to listen to shit about Spurs and not be, I don't know, browbeaten about it or whatever. Not get all worked up. I suppose some of you listening right now, as I do to some of my favourite podcasts, I just put them on and I'll fall asleep. Like if it's a really good podcast, I'll fall asleep within 5 minutes. It takes me months to listen to podcasts I like when I listen at night, but it's just nice. Not, but you said this. You can't have it both ways. Let me do a hypothetical question that is nonsensical. Can't be bothered. Future music, I absorb and compute it at my own speed. See, again, I don't know what we're on about there, man. Oh, I'm the ultimate host, perfect host, aren't I? You're sorry. Speaking of Prince, I reckon there's a perfect song for Pape Matassar in "Baby I'm a Star" from the Purple Rain album. I don't know that song, man. I don't know that song. What Prince albums I got? I got "Sign of the Times." Yeah, I've got the Batman soundtrack. I don't have that anymore because I lent it to a mate about 20 years ago and didn't get it back. And well, that's life, isn't it? I'm not that worried about it. Sign of the Times is pretty good. By the way, I've forgotten who keeps asking about, have I seen the Dave Clark 5 clip when they're playing at the Tottenham Royal? I watched it last night. Oh, it was great. And I was right. They did do bits and pieces because I was saying, oh, isn't that group did bits and pieces? But you internet nutters were all on about Glad all over. And I'm thinking, oh, maybe they didn't do bits and pieces, but they did because they played that as well. Yeah, it's good. Good band. They were going off on one. Nice to see. Phil P, digging those disco lights. Yeah, you got to, I thought I'd change it. I've got different lights for different occasions. I thought I'd put that one on. Have I got it on sound activation? Hello? Not sure I have. Oh, well. Monday morning in the UK. Oh, well, there's nothing better to wake up with than migraine-inducing disco lights. Phil P, thanks for getting, congratulations on getting a 2K, Paul. Thanks very much, man. Yeah, it's brilliant. It's brilliant. Worry without master. Wolves always cagey, especially away. Villa are also, Villa are in good form. But we're better because we're toppermost of the poppermost, and Villa ain't. So they must have lost something somewhere because it's only us and Arsenal that haven't lost a game yet. Although Arsenal have been the morally defeated team on more than one occasion. I mean, look, I'm not saying Arsenal are subhuman scum, but I kind of am a bit, really. In a nice way, in a sporting way, of course. Mister. I'm a new Spurs supporter from Tasmania. Hurrah! Cohen new Spurs, that's all you got to say. I wonder how many new Australian Spurs fans, because of Ange. Well, I'm hoping there's a lot. I mean, I'm seeing a few in the comments, which is cool, which is nice, there's always room for one more, or whenever you like, just come on in. Have you been watching any of the games? Have you been enjoying what you've seen? It's been fantastic. And look, for new supporters for coming from Australia, they're probably already soccer nuts anyway. But you're coming in at a great time. Great time. Best ever start. Well, not best ever, but best for 63 years, which ain't so bad. And that's down to Ange. So I hope you have a happy experience with us. Caption Grandma. Member of the Hotspur Hippie Commune. I see Klinsmann won't rest Sonny for the 2 South Korea friendlies. Seems he's more interested in saving his job than the health of his squad. Oh, I kind of get that, though. I mean, if you're national manager, you're going to just play the crap out of players, aren't you? If they're any good. I mean, look, he is their best player, isn't he? Still, I don't really follow it too closely, South Korean football. So I'm assuming that Sonny is still the best South Korean footballer. So you'd want to play him. Is it? Are they playing? Is it? I mean, it's going to be a World Cup qualifier, is it, or an Asian Cup qualifier, possibly? I don't really blame him for that, man. It just sucks for us if something happens. Excuse me. Ren, I've got Vicario's yellow shirt because I'm a goalkeeper. Oh, nice one. I thought you meant his actual shirt. I'm going to wear it in my games. So it'll be a shirt worn in anger, in the heat of battle. Well, hopefully it'll give you, maybe it's just the colour of the shirt. Maybe it'll just give you those Venom or Vic. I think they started the Venom thing and they've just changed it to Vic now, haven't they, really? Didn't catch on, the whole Venom thing. Hopefully it will transfer some of his cat-like reflexes into you during games. It's got to be a good omen. He's a fantastic keeper. Fantastic keeper. Love it. Max Cohen, Real Fox always looked good in a Spurs kit. Yeah, but gee, memory's fading. No, not sure if he was that good if I can't remember him that well. Oh, look at this. Bloody hell, it's Mia. Hello, Mia. Spurs between the lines. £2. That's like 2 royal pounds. Oh, bloody hell. Does it come with I can't call him King. Prince Charles. Prince Charles's head on it yet? Have they started redoing all that? They're going to be doing new coins here with on them. Congratulations on the 2000. Thank you very much. Happy days incoming. I think they are. I think they're here, well and truly here at the moment. The bubble hasn't burst yet, Mia. White light. Feels like a divine hand is guiding Ange towards his destiny. Well, I don't know quite, but everything's been written. Everything's already been written. We're just finding out what's going to happen. It's already done. Done deal. Ronnie, let's hope we don't get any injuries in the international break. It's always a concern, isn't it? But there's a lot of teams in the same boat, isn't there? It's not just Spurs that have got a lot of international players. It's other teams as well. I don't know who. I don't really keep tabs on it, but I'm assuming that other teams have got international. I mean, Manchester United have got a load, haven't they? Arsenal have got a few. Got that pretend English person, Declan Rice. He's not. I mean, he'll just play for anyone. In fact, I've probably, when I'm working in King's Cross, I've probably seen him on the corner of a street with a contract out. Any passing club, want me to play football for the night for you, sir? That's Declan Rice. Mia saying hello to everyone now. Hey. 61 people in here. That's nice. Keeps it all flowing, doesn't it? Phil P, big up the chat. And of course, Paul. It's a given that you big up me, man. Just assumed. Kev Knight. Hi, Paul. After watching the Gooners versus City yesterday. Okay, right. This is roving reporter. What did Kev reckon? And Kev is unbiased. He's not got a hand in the ring. I'm sure Kev doesn't support either Arsenal or Manchester City, so this is neutral. I concluded they pretty much cancelled each other out. I didn't see anything we should be worried. I know he said, well, he's giving it away, and there's the he's got the badge as well. Got to be a bit more incognito, man. Didn't see anything we should be worried about going forward. We're not worried about Arsenal anyway. But interesting you're saying that about Manchester City. But I don't think there's a lot for our defenders to be worried about at the moment. I mean, we've seen off Arsenal pretty well. I mean, they got an own goal and a penalty. They didn't, I'm not saying they don't count or anything, but they're not, normal goals. Who else has troubled us? Brentford on the first day. It's about it though, isn't it? Liverpool. Nah, we got over Liverpool as well. Like even if it was 11v11, we were well in that game. We would have won it. We would have won it 2-1. But all right, we can all rest a bit. We got a couple of we got 2 months until we face Manchester City. So hopefully the wheels and well and truly rusted off. And just can you imagine it if we actually do win the bloody league? And people say, "Oh yeah, but Arsenal, Manchester City, Liverpool, they were all crap this year, weren't they?" How many years? How many years? Usually, the Premier League is a one-horse race. People go on about, Premier League is so competitive. I'm not just even talking about Manchester City here. I know they're dominated recently, but generally, the First Division Premier League, one team is way ahead. Sometimes you might get two. You won't, rarely 3 or 4 though, will you? I remember I did a thing for We Are Tottenham TV when we were about to hire Ange, and I said that I didn't get my point across right because I was saying the Premier League isn't competitive because Ben said, yeah, but what we're going for, the top 4, is competitive, and that is true. To get into the top 4, there's lots of little piranhas snapping around, but I don't give a shit about that. I want to win the damn thing. So you've just got to be the on-form team when that's the way you win it. That's how it's done. Absolute ball. The Eastern Suburbs, Paul, used to be working class in many suburbs not so long ago. Yeah, well, they've all been, what's the word, gentrified. Dear, oh dear. Phil P sounds like a dysfunctional family. Oh. See, when I'm reading a comment about something I've just said, I have no idea. Maybe I just need to listen to myself on a 5-minute delay while I'm talking. Tigray SPT, another member of the Hotspur Hippie commune. Evening, Paul and chat. Hope you're all well, happy and well. Yeah, fantastic, man. Fantastic. Couldn't be better at the moment, actually. They're all saying hello. Ren says, "Fuck capitalism." Well, this isn't a democracy. It's a Hotspur hypocrisy, and I concur 100%. This isn't a Hotspur Piers Morgan, Tucker Carlson, Alan Jones, or whoever the nut job in your country may be. It's the Hotspur hippie. And when people blame and point the finger, usually at a minority, what they're really saying is my enemy is capitalism. Because they're always on about, they come here, they nick our jobs or change our way of life. No, it's capitalism that's doing that. Not just someone who's moved here from somewhere else. Well, how's that going to do anything? God, capitalism. Get rid of it. Get rid of it. What's it done? Fuck all. Phil P, no kebab shops, no interest. Yeah, I know, part of the people. Yeah, you can probably get a nice croissant for $50 up there, but you won't get a kebab. Future Music, after 49 years, I've never been so at peace with my football club. Excellent. I wake up smiling. I wear the badge with my head held high. I'm the same, man. It's like, this is actually, it's a really nice feeling when your team's doing well. It's been even the Poch years, yeah, we were good, but they didn't quite. Like my benchmark in my lifetime is the 80s team, and people older than me would say no, the 60s team. Of course they would, because that's when we were legitimately the best team in the world. But I get younger people's holding up the Poch things, but I think this is better. I think this is better than the Poch years, and I think it's got the potential to even surpass the 80s years at the moment. That's how excited I am about it. And I don't say that lightly. I'm not just being, cult of the new, because they're my, those 80s players, they were a warm place in my heart. So I'm not just trying to be superfluous and hyperbolic, but I think they've got really good potential this side to do some really good stuff. I'm loving it, man. I'm loving it, future music, just like you. Phil P, football is still more art than science. Ah, yes, man. That's one of my favourite. I think I coined that, but did you get that off me? Because I say that quite a bit. We need more, less science, more art. Or if you got that from somewhere, maybe I heard it from. But I thought that was one of my own. But oh well, maybe someone else thought it. But that's just what I generally think about football and the world, man. I'm all about feeling, not fact. My facts don't care about your feelings. Fuck off. Yeah, football is, and Andrew was saying in his press conference about VAR. I'm paraphrasing. I think I said this yesterday in one of my videos. I'm paraphrasing the hell out of him, so I might have got his meaning wrong here. But my interpretation was, well, football's fun and everything because it's a little bit shit. It's a little bit shit. It's a little bit slanted. You know what I mean? It's not cut and dry. There's a lot of grey area. There's a lot of interpretation. There's a lot of chicanery that can go on. But somehow through all of that, the best team does generally win a game. And when you're looking at competitions like, cups or World Cup, league or whatever, you can't fluke your way to lifting one of those. You do have to be the best in that competition. So it's a weird old thing, and I love it, man. So I'm with you. Yeah, it is more art, and always will be. Always will be. Statistics. Is Aaron calling it now? Russell Crowe to play Ange. Actually, me and I was on Jacob's stream a while ago, and we ended up digressing and cast the whole team, the whole of the Spurs team and Ange as like if they did a Hollywood movie about Tottenham. And I think Russell Crowe was actually picked to play Ange. So you're on the money there. It's a good fun stream. I haven't got a link, but it was fun to do. I just like when I'm on a stream trying to make people laugh and then trying to make me laugh. Goes totally unprofessional, but I do enjoy it when the wheels fall off a bit. Disco, disco, disco. That's it. Sexy baby, hot. I'm not being creepy. It's an old fast show line. Tigger SPT, nice impression, lol. Did I do an impression of someone? I can't. God. I'm in the moment. Can you tell I'm in the moment? But you said, I can't remember. I might have, but that was me then, wasn't it? I'm me now. Not saying the same thing for some reason. I don't know. Times change, don't they? Speaking of that, I hear a lot of talk on a place like Talk Sport about the consistency. We need. Hang on, I'll come back to your comment in a minute, Ren. We need more consistency in refereeing. 1 week, a studs up tackle gets a red card. The next week, a studs up tackle doesn't get a red card. We need consistency in refereeing. It's never going to happen. They're different bleeding people, aren't they? With different heads. One of them might not have had a coffee that day. One of them might have, I don't know, dented their car around a lamppost. They're different people. It's never ever going to be consistent. The only way, I can see what they're getting at. The only way to make it consistent is kind of how they're trying to do it at the moment. So all these lovely laws of the game that we all knew what a handball is, because you're looking at it in slow motion to get this consistency, this mythical beast of consistency. They've had to spell it out bit by bit. They talk about silhouettes, not a natural position, all this garbage. Just let it go. There's never going to be consistency. It's always been the way of it. You'll get a decision for something one week and you won't the next, because it's a different human being. And you know, and I've said this before, it's like refereeing isn't so bad that we can't play football. It's good enough that a game can happen, and generally the result reflects what happened. That's all right. That'll do. Consistency against Simon Jordan. We need consistency. We ain't going to get it. You're a knob. Anyway, back to Ren. Love your channel. Thank you, man. I can't do the negative ones. Too disingenuous and conflict really makes me feel gross. My political views are like yours too. Not a lot of people with those opinions where I live. Oh, well, you know, it's best to stay in a bubble. I mean, I don't really go on. I don't even think I'm talking politics, really. I'm not like a political party animal. I think they're all twats. But just basic humanity is important to me. And it's on the wane. There's a lack of empathy in the world at the moment. And it all starts with us bringing it a bit back. Just smiling a bit, you know? That's all it takes. Not hard. Everybody's good song for Pape Matsar would be Snoop Dogg's Drop It Like It's Hot. I'm not too familiar with the Snoop Dogg oeuvre. My hip hop, my love of hip hop is a bit earlier than that. KRS-One, Scott LaRock, Eric B and Rakim, Overlord X, Grandmaster Flash, Sugar Hill Gang, all that sort of stuff. So Snoop Dogg's kind of part, but he is cool. He is cool. Adrian, Tottenham Invincibles 2024. 2024. Yeah, well, that's next season. Yeah, next season we're going to be unstoppable, man. They'll have to think of a new word. I mean, they don't have to come out with some old bullshit, don't they? The Invincibles. Fuck. I mean, come on. Do me a favour. Invincibles. Just like, the only reason they come out with these names is to stick it on a poster and sell, you know, limited edition signed things or whatever, a shirt with, you know, in the club shop. That old bollocks really is. Welsh Gal, I used to work with a guy called Dave Clark. I called him Dave Clark 5. A young kid, so he had no idea, but he answered it. I'm trying to think. I can't think of the name now, but I've worked with more than one person, and they're, well, obviously not now because I'm a social hermit. And but when someone's got a nearly famous name, I find that quite funny. But I can't. I mean, I'm getting a bit tired, so you know, my juices aren't flowing. But when someone's name is nearly right, like if someone was called like Russell Crowe or something like that, Russell Bro, you know, or not Bro, you know what I mean? Where it's just nearly, it's like a typo. Speaking of typos, I used to work with a bloke called Te, and Te, his name was spelt T-E-H, which was a real arse when you were using autocorrect in Microsoft Word, because every time you type his name, it would change it to the. It was awful. Ren says, my 10-year-old daughter got me supporting Spurs back in 17. Ah, well, there you go. That's a good way. It sort of flows up in your family. Brilliant. Her friends and her were all obsessed with Dele Alli and Kane. Oh, that's the way it gets sucked in, isn't it? That's brilliant. I was excited when Ange was announced because I'm a Raw fan. Perfect. See, well, you've seen it all before, Ren. You know, I know I might have been the Spurs fan, first fan going about Ange, even though I believe someone else is trying to claim that at the moment. I mean, I might not be, someone else might have, but you know, as far as I know, I was saying it. But it's not genius, is it, Ren? It's like, because we've seen him do this shit before. So if every Tottenham fan had seen all the stuff we'd seen, it'd be a no-brainer, but they haven't. Morning, evening, Paul. Just finished the night shift in 17. It was a nice place to have a nice shift. Chilling with the Doobs and the Tangents. There you go. Enjoy the lights, my friend. Enjoy the lights, brother. Three-legged dog. Paul, I watched the reality check on another stream and got depressed. Then I watched your delusional stream and now on a high. What's going on? Well, you know, it's horses for courses, isn't it? It's a wide old school. Supporting a Tottenham is room for everyone. But, you know, just to remind you, oh, that's popped up again, isn't it? I wasn't expecting that. Looks like we're still number one, folks. Still number one. We have teams where we're talking, oh, well, Tottenham have got a destiny is in our own hands. How cool is that? It's brilliant, isn't it? How long ago? 55 minutes. All right. Well, I'm just aiming to go another 5 minutes here. So I'll rattle through some comments here. I'll see if there's any questions that grab me before I say goodnight. Oh, here we go. This is one. NT Bandit. I remember the 60-61 season as a lad. Fucking hell, man. I've been waiting over 60 effing years for this. Would love Greasy back again. So are you... Look, see, I can compare it. Look, I don't know if I'll get round to you again, but see, I can easily compare it to the 80s. And I say they're not, you know, the 80s achieved a lot. But I can see how this team could do better than them. But it wouldn't be up there with the 60 side. I mean, that was the team of teams, wasn't it? The team of the century. But I'm glad you're getting excited about it. That's the main thing, isn't it? Brilliant. Dub Shaman, from a shaman or a shaman to hippie. Big up or big up, Dub. Warrior, yeah, about talking about Dave from Irish Hospital. That's why I love mentioning Declan Rice now and then, because I just know it brings it all out, especially if you've got like Dermot or Phil Brady from and Dermot from THFC Till I Die on there. I can't help myself. I just have to give the little wasp nest a poke. Oh, is Declan Rice? Did he have a good game? Man City will be different with Rodri and KDB though. Cheers. Kev Knight, congrats on the 2K. Thanks very much. I have to refer to you as Buzz Lightyear to infinity and beyond. Infinity would be good. Man, I could be a force for good. My money probably corrupts. If I had infinite money, I'd probably just turn into a twat and move into Vaucluse and moan at Uber drivers when they don't bow and scrape to them and go exactly the way they want. Anyway, why I was, Paul, you look like an older version of Techno Viking. I don't know who Techno Viking is, but he sounds cool to me. I might have to look that up now. Anyway, Tony Parks in 1984, absolutely, man. Penalty save of the century. No one picked that, did they? It's like, oh, fuck, we got a penalty shootout and Tony Parks in goal. And he did brilliant. Metzadonna, 88. Hey, my man, new to the channel. Welcome. We'll continue to watch, man. Thank you. Welcome anytime. Come on, you Spurs. William Taru, another new Spurs fan because of the man love your show, hippie man. Love from the Central Coast. How about that, eh? Converting. Just drawing them in. Just drawing them in. You're in for a long life of heartache, my friend. Long life. No, it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun supporting a football team, even when it's all bad and crap. It's still better than not supporting them, isn't it? Like the last couple of years, it was awful, bloody awful. But it's still better than not. Dub Shaman, Tom Hardy is a young Ange. I think, well, why not? You know, they can do a bit of de-aging. I reckon Henry Winkler. Henry Winkler can play the young Ange or any age Ange. Get him in. Bed knobs and broomsticks. Fulham home next. Okay, come on, you Spurs. Let's do them. Let's do them. Vince Colosimo should play Ange. I reckon Henry Winkler, man. I'm sold on that now. Stanley Tucci. I don't know him. To play Daniel Levy. I forgot who we had for Daniel Levy. What were some of the players? We had Ryan Gosling as Harry Kane. I had Al Pacino, a young Al Pacino as Brian Hill. Is Idris Elba as Davison Sanchez, but that's a no-brainer, isn't it? Look, there are a couple of unfair ones in there as well, which I don't want to say, but they were, you know, you get the gist of it. I work with a guy called Ken Clark. Yes, that's perfect. That is exactly what I'm referring to. Nearly, but just a bit wrong. Kent Clark. What a fantastic name. We call him Man Super. Oh, brilliant. I wonder if there's any Wayne Bruces out there. Kent Clark. Oh, things like that tickle me. Sorry, Paul says you're sorry. 90s hip hop is far superior to earlier and subsequent stuff. That's a great choice. Yeah, look, well, I was in there first, man, though, wouldn't I? I was in there first. Little did I know, as I was a little kid, and my mum used to work at EMI Records, so she'd come home with all the stuff that was in the remainder bin that they couldn't sell, and it was like, I've still got a load of it old. I'll grab a couple for next time. They're just really, really bad albums, but you'd always find a couple of good bars on it. And if you were good, you could like just give the little needle a nudge and just replay it. I didn't think of scratching or anything like that, but I just flicked the needle. So little did I know when I was doing that, there are some cool kids over in America doing the same thing, but doing it a bit better and doing scratching. And, because the funny thing is they ended up using a lot of the same albums I had for samples because they were the cheap crap. You wouldn't like go and buy, you want to make some hip hop and just go and buy like Led Zeppelin and all that. You'd go for the real, 5% records and see what you could do with it. And that's what they did. So I like the early stuff because there's a lot of that. I can pick up a lot of the beats in it. They're familiar to me. There's a Starman. That's yeah. That was I saw old James Black doing that. There's a Starman who plays in blue and white. You gotta go and see him because I think he'll blow your mind. Ben Kingsley is Levy. That's a good one. I like that one. Dub. Oh, let's just have a look here. I'm going to wrap up here in a second. Techno Viking is a big call. I might have to look at this now. Is it what the kids call memes? Oh, memes do my head in. Make up something original, folks. Come on, kids, you can do it. You got brains. So Simon and Paratici, fine. You got to go and see him because I know blow your mind. Bill Hunter as Ange. You can't stop progress. Would have been good. Bill Hunter. Yeah, I could see that one. Bill Hunter was brilliant. He was just brilliant in everything. Tom Huddleston as James Madison. Oh, here we go. Russell Crowe for Ange. With the league sewn up for the next 5 seasons, says MC. Yeah, nice, man. I'll go along with that. Son Heung-min to play Sonny. Why not? I like that clip of him putting the microphone on the table. Yeah, he's a cool guy. We'd have Vin Diesel as Romero. What? All right, folks. That's an hour. Thanks there's a big crowd coming in tonight. Thanks very much. I will just thank you to for the super chats, Adrian and Mia. Thank you very much for that. Keeps the lights on. Let me just get this ready. So yeah, well, thanks for coming along on my journey past 2000. Where it goes, it could all turn to crap tomorrow. I don't mind. I'm having fun now. That's all that counts. Remember that. Now, where is it? There it is. Got it right. Ready to go. Okay. Well, thanks for viewing. If you've watched it afterwards, thanks for watching it afterwards. Thanks for everyone that's been commenting. But thanks to you special people out there just lying on the couch. They can't be asked typing and just want to be entertained. I hope I've done that for you, which is great. And I'll see you around next time, whenever that may be. Till then, peace and love, man. Peace and love. Come on, you Spurs.